2 nights.
Right, wait.
Okay, this is. I mean, I guess this is the final word in it. Gosh, I'm quite warm now. This is the Great American Road Trip. You're right, Gigi.
Oh, you can charge your phone. You can save the
You can charge the charger, Jenny.
I know. Well, no, I can't because I've only got one cable, but I can.
Make sure it's actually charging.
Is it charging?
The Great American Road Trip.
If it does that thing where it doesn't charge, it just.
You can just see if it's charging.
Oh, what's this?
That's London City Airport. You should be able to see where's the
No,
cable.
no, we came over the London Jet, which is further over there.
That's a runway, Jenny. Look there, the plate
Oh,
on
no,
it.
we're at the other end of London City Airport. We won't fly it that way because that's the Tate Nile. It's quite an impressive airport, isn't it? Should have taken a view of that.
Oh. This is where they did the rowing in the Olympics.
Is it?
No, some of it, a bit of the rowing, not the. It was built for, I don't know, hold on, it was built for the Olympics. I think it was used in the Olympics where the training wasn't it? Can I start again?
Yeah.
The Great American Road Trip. Do you want to hear about the Great American Road Trip? Why? Day 1, fly to New York.
I've done that. I don't need any days.
Fly to New York, then either pick up your hire car or transfer to your hotel.
I can't.
Sorry?
I can't.
I think I'll choose a different place to. It says here spend 2 nights in New York.
We've done that.
Day 3, New York, Philadelphia. Drive to Philadelphia where you can spend the morning exploring the birthplace of the nation, see the Liberty Bell and stroll through Independence National Historic Park, continue to Washington, D.C. for a 2-night stay. Day 4, Washington, D.C. Spend the day exploring the fantastic sights of Washington with a hop-on bus tour being a great way to get around to make sure you see all the highlights such as the Lincoln Memorial, US Capitol Building, the White House and the Smithsonian Museums. Day 5, Washington, D.C., Gettysburg, Niagara Falls. Today you drive northwest into upstate New York and en route you can visit Gettysburg where Abraham Lincoln gave his famous speech in 1863. You'll continue to Buffalo and then over the border into Canada to the mighty Niagara Falls.
Oh, right. So you see it from the Canadian side, which is better than the American side.
Day 6, Niagara Falls, the Great Lakes, Detroit. Spend the morning at Niagara Falls, perhaps taking a boat trip to the base of the falls or strolling along Table Rock to view Horseshoe Falls, then drive to Detroit, just over the US border.
So we can go.
Day 7, Detroit to Chicago. Travel Lake Michigan to Chicago for a 2-night stay, allowing you to enjoy this lovely city. Day 8, Chicago. Take the day to explore Lakeshore Drive, Magnificent Mile, Navy Pier and the Willis Tower. You can also take a river cruise for a leisurely way to enjoy the sights. Day 9, Chicago to the Mississippi River crossing to Sioux City. Drive through Midwest farm country with its cornfields and dairy farms, then cross the mighty Mississippi into the state of Iowa, overnight in Sioux City. Day 10, Sioux City, Badlands, Mount Rushmore, Deadwood, Rapid City. 354 miles on that one, Jilly.
Jesus.
Travel to the Badlands National Park filled with colourful rock formations, then continue to the Black Hills, home to iconic Mount Rushmore, monument to 4 American presidents, Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln and Roosevelt. Day 11, Deadwood, Rapid City, Bighorn Mountains, Coney, 390 miles. drive into the state of Wyoming, which has 12 mountain ranges interspersed with deserts and rolling grasslands, and end in Cody for the night. Day 12, Cody to Yellowstone, 65 miles. A short drive this morning into the very first national park, Yellowstone, tour this geothermal wonderland, seeing the highlights such as Old Faithful Geyser, Yellowstone Lake and Mammoth Hot Springs. Day 13, Yellowstone, Grand Teton or Telon? Teton to Salt Lake City, 337 miles. This morning you'll take the scenic drive through the Grand Teton National Park, where mountains soar to 13,000 feet. Visit the Snake River Outlook for stunning views, then arrive in Salt Lake City. You'll have the afternoon scene sights such as Temple Square and the Tabernacle. Day 14, Salt Lake City to Bryce Canyon. Continue to spectacular Bryce Canyon, where you'll see myriad multicolored sandstone spires and pinnacles and blue dunes. This evening, venture out to see the unpolluted night sky in all its glory. Day 16, Bryce Canyon, Lake Powell, Grand Canyon, Flagstaff. A feast for your eyes today, starting with stunning Lake Powell, where crystal blue water laps against towering Red Rock Canyon walls. Then visit the spectacular Grand Canyon, one of the 7 great natural wonders of the world. Stroll to a viewing point and drink in its vastness. Day 16, Flagstaff to Seligman, Route 66 to Las Vegas. En route on today's journey, you'll pass through Seligman, a town built on the famed Route 66, which looks frozen in the 1950s. Next stop, Vegas, for a night of fun in the entertainment capital of the world. Day 17, Las Vegas, Mojave Desert, Los Angeles. Drive through the Mojave Desert, where clusters of unique Joshua trees dot the mountainous landscape. Upon arriving in Los Angeles, you might want to detour through famous districts such as Sunset Strip, Hollywood, and Beverly Hills. Day 18, Los Angeles area. A full day in the city of Los Angeles to decide if you want to take a tour of Universal Studios, which I've done, cycle in the Hollywood Hills, or do a bus tour of movie sites and movie star homes, which I've done. There's so much to do, it's worth planning this day in advance, blah blah blah. Day 19, Los Angeles area, Malibu, Santa Barbara, San Simeon. Head up north the Pacific coast through some of the famed seaside resorts. A lunch stop in Santa Barbara is a must, with its pretty Spanish-influenced lanes and palm-lined white sandy beaches, then continue along the coast for your overnight stay. Day 20, San Simeon, Carmel, Monterey, San Francisco. Make your way north to the Monterey Peninsula. Enjoy this beautiful, picturesque part of the world. Stroll Old Fisherman's Wharf and Cannery Row in Monterey, then continue to your final destination, San Francisco. Day 21, a full day to explore San Francisco. They recommend the Golden Gate Bridge, Union Square. Day 22, more San Francisco. Day 23, more San Francisco, and then you fly home.
So you do literally drive across America?
Yeah, but there's a lot.
That's a lot of driving.
That's a lot of driving.
I'd probably want to spend more weeks doing that drive.
Yeah, I was going to say they've actually crammed 2 holidays into one there.
I thought you could probably extend everywhere by the night.
I mean, you go from New York to San Francisco, so you do the whole of America.
Yeah. I think you wouldn't want any less than 4 weeks to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to drive
No, it wasn't. Well, and I think that we really thought, and we really liked the last couple of days in Cape Cod not doing any driving, I think. So I don't think, I mean, it sounds amazing, but I don't think Ash very much likes to do it. I'd rather chop it up into bits.
I mean, I would have to do some of the driving there. You could not be expected to do 700 miles in the space of 24 hours or so. No, but anyway, I think the Memphis one sounds more appealing anyway. You see too much in too short a period of time.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'd want to do, there are bits there that you'd want to do kind of at different times, wouldn't you?
I would rather do one city, scroll back for 10 days.
No, I think two cities, 5 days in each. Or perhaps 3. I mean, you'd say you do Washington, perhaps Dallas.
don't know what he needs to know.
It's a tricky roundabout. Is he, I don't know if he's trying to go left or straight ahead.
He's probably trying to go straight.
Well, it's enough to pull out. It's go now. Go. You're not turning left, otherwise it'll pull out like that. No, it's when it's
Is it the wrong lane for turning left?
well, no, if you've got a big turning circle, if you're in a bus, well, you have plenty of opportunity to pull out. Yeah.
He's not a very good driver. You're on a roundabout. Why are you giving way?
Because it, oh, no, he's going this way. That's not what I was expecting. As you go to Canada, you're just seeing scenery, basically. It's all about the scenery.
I really like the scenery bits.
Yeah, no, they're
I
great.
really like the scenery bits.
I know, I
like them better, I think. But then you want nice places to poke around. Well, the problem is he doesn't do poking around, does he? You know, we didn't actually go in and out of any shops in Provincetown, for example.
We did.
We went into one.
So,
Well, the problem is as well, when you're on a holiday like that, you're basically looking for food whenever you arrive anywhere. So
Yeah.
your first priority is food, and then you've used up 2 hours of possibly only about 5 or 6 hours available to you, and you want to sit down and put your feet up and rest because you've been driving.
I think I've been on the driving for about a decade.
You say that now, Julie. Well, so summer 2026, actually, we should make that Julian's choice because that's the summer he does his GCSEs.
Well, we've already been discussing the World Cup. Rather than, I think the World Cup might clash with Julian's GCSEs. The World Cup is usually in term time, and the Olympics is usually isn't.
Also, I'm getting like the last half term off anyway.
You get quite a big chunk, you finish quite early.
Yeah.
It also depends on what Cosmo's
But
doing.
you're expected to do revision.
No, not in the last once he's finished his exams.
Oh, well, yeah, no, once he's
GCSEs,
finished.
we do.
Yeah. When does that be in June? The early
Whenever
June.
the last exam is.
Well, I mean, Cosmo might have a job by then.
Well, no.
So if you wanted, I mean, you know, leaving aside everything, if I found us, forget that Julian's at school, if I found us a 2-week holiday tomorrow, would you, not say tomorrow, would you be able to take time off unpaid?
Yeah, if you book it in advance, yeah. In fact, I knew somebody at work who took 2 weeks of pay off. And 2 weeks pay off. You know, essentially you're running that cost, aren't you?
Yes. Well, I mean, all my holidays are unpaid because I'm a contractor.
What, in 3 days if you were wanting it for a month?
6 years, John. I never had a proper contract.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Turn the air conditioning off. We're embarking, I think. We're embarking.
Oh yeah, Barking Town Centre.
In fact, I'll look it up. When is the? They must have sorted out the dates for the next World Cup.
It's like it kind of, opens up the front of the bus.
Yeah, so it's Thursday the 11th of June to Sunday the 19th of July.
Oh, it might be finished by then. There's a reasonable chance it will finish by then.
The
You
host,
should see, why don't you see when was the last GCSE exam this year?
the host cities are Vancouver, Seattle, San Francisco. The Mexican matches are in Mexico City, Monterrey, and Guadalajara. Then Kansas City, I'm not sure what that says.
Give it to me.
Which week? What,
Oh,
which can you tell?
Dallas, I think. Houston. It's very.
Paul, if you can't read.
Ah, that's right. It's focused now. Kansas City, Dallas, Mexico City, Houston, Miami, Atlanta, Philadelphia, New York, Boston, and Toronto.
I think we do Cambridge.
So the Canadian play Toronto and Vancouver. And Vancouver is very close to Seattle, actually.
Yeah, they kind of quite close on either
Yeah.
side of them.
So you'd be aiming to do Vancouver and Seattle.
Yeah, I'd say so. Where's the final?
Barking Station.
If you don't get Canada for the World Cup, obviously it's the World Cup.
Well, yeah, obviously. Of course we're not going to.
Yeah, the final will be played at the Meadowlands Sports Complex in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
I told you.
You said New
I said
Jersey.
New
Says
Jersey.
New Jersey. The semis will be in Dallas and Atlanta.
Can't wait to win that World Cup. So when are we going to Leeds?
Daddy doesn't want to go in December.
I wonder why.
I've lived in Leeds in December. Not an experience I would want to repeat voluntarily. Oh, lots of people get okay.
Anyway, what holiday is free for us to go to Leeds?
Well, how long do you want to stay?
I want to do Ellen Road tour. I want to buy a shirt.
Well, you can ask someone to buy you a shirt for Christmas. You don't need to go to Leeds to get a Leeds shirt.
Yes, you do. Necessary.
Do you want to go to the lead shop?
I want to go to the shop.
Into the Leeds shop.
I want to buy a proper shirt. Not a weird replica one.
What do you think?
I want to buy a proper shirt
From a lead shop.
this season.
No, you want a this season shirt. Lovely. See, that's what you get bargain for. Let me see that with his top.
Sorry?
Let me see with his top.
Yep.
that you don't actually want to engage with the rest of the family.
But weekend would be bad.
Have you joined? Are you registered as a Leeds fan? Well, why don't you do that? I'm sure you must be able to do that.
Yeah, but it costs like 45 costs like
You're sitting on like 250 quid. What are you going to spend it on? It's not for that.
The other time we can do it.
Thank you very much.
Let's speak.
What's your problem with spending 40
No.
quid on
Yeah, go on.
Because I was in the middle of a conversation.
Speed.
No, you're wittering.
Paul, speak.
The other time we could do it was during Rockaway Beach. Just get the train from my mum and Pops's, spend the weekend.
I thought you were just complaining about going to Leeds in winter.
No, Daddy's planning on not being there.
Yeah, Mummy and Mummy will be
We'll
in
be on the
Rockaway
south
Beach.
coast.
Yeah,
But when
you don't want to go to
10106.
then it probably doesn't sound like a good idea.
You will be able to swim Pops to it anyway. Pops has no interest whatsoever.
You don't have to. Just it needs. Just on the Friday, instead of going to Julian goes. Cosmo goes to Mum and Pops's. Julian goes up to Leeds.
I want to.
They're very slow on the uptake, Jimmy.
They are. But I mean, if you want like Leeds memberships, you can get that for me for Christmas.
Our priority this weekend, we're Julian's joining the Labour Party, and we're going to send this draft a letter to McKinley.
Yes.
I feel Julian should be a member of the Labour Party first, unless she wants to do something different with your work experience.
19782.
Yeah.
Apparently someone last year got fired from their work experience for filming confidential things in their workplace.
I've been chanting a letter in my head about how your great grandfather was a trade union leader in Hackney.
Well, you can certainly talk about your Hackney roots.
Yeah.
You know, ignore the bits where Daddy grew up in Surrey and I'm not even.
And we went to a private school.
Don't mention
Don't
that.
mention that.
Don't mention that.
I mean, we'll have every chance to do something. So he went to a private school, he went to a good university, and he does absolutely nothing.
Graduated in the worst recession for graduates in British history.
You had the opportunity to become an MP, turned it down. Thank you very much.
Your mother was lucky. She went, started university 2 years later and graduated when the graduate jobs market was picking up. There's literally nothing.
I've sent
when I
so
graduated.
many job
Nothing.
applications, so many job applications.
Which one did you get?
The Charity Commission.
Exactly, not a bad job.
EO. Oh, well, I spoke to my friend Eleanor, and she said she did work experience at their renovating.
When she was 14.
I can't remember. Well, I was saying something. I don't know anything about that.
This looks familiar.
Are we at the other end of West Ham? We've gone through. No, we're in Enfield.
Let me know.
Yes, we are.
Probably won't be taking so much time going all over. I've been lifting around London.
It's like, is it? Is it like doing a big external loop? It's amazing.
Where was the trampoline place that Julie went to on his birthday?
That's bargain.
Yeah.
I felt that was bargain.
I am very thirsty.
Yeah. All these restaurants are making me hungry.
I've been very thirsty for about half an hour.
You didn't have a drink at breakfast, did you?
No.
If you'd have said something, could you make me a cup of tea? I'd have made you a cup of tea.
A cup of tea was when we went to school. I felt obligated to drink the whole thing. And my morning schedule is too optimised for that.
Well, you need to drink it downstairs when you're eating your Weetabix.
Too hot then.
Well, I'll make it earlier then.
No, you won't make it.
Well, I'm determined to turn you into a tea drinker. You just got to keep drinking.
The point is that my morning routine is too optimised for there to be a cup of tea in it.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
So where's Aunt Jean at the moment? In Maida Vale with Grace?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
If there was an extra 5 minutes in my routine to drink a cup of tea, then I would have cut it out, and that would be 5 extra minutes of sleep in the morning.
What did your dad say? What's next on Michael?
It's just these things take a long time to.
Who's Michael?
Daddy's cousin.
What happened?
He had a
I think that 2 strokes.
stroke. He's only about 10 years old. No, less than 10 years old.
I think he's. I don't know if he's hit 60 or not. There's so many nice holidays on this website.
What, American Sky?
Yeah, what you need to do, Paul, sell your book, because then we'll be able to trail around doing holidays all the time.
Oh, this one sounds good. Self-drive American Grandeurs, Denver, Jackson, Yellowstone National Park, Salt Lake City, Bryce Canyon National Park, Lake Powell, Durango, New Mexico.
Yeah, that sounds a bit more contained.
That sounds very nice.
I think I would rather like do something new instead of going back to America. Like we've done New England and we have not done Italy or Spain or Portugal or Iceland or Norway or Scandinavia.
Well, we're going to do Croatia next year on our cruise.
And we're doing France.
But anyway, the point is you're considering New Mexico and not Italy or Spain or Portugal or Scandinavia or Iceland or all those places.
Elvis Presley didn't live in Portugal.
Portugal doesn't particularly appeal.
There.
What do you mean Portugal doesn't particularly appeal?
It's quite arid, Portugal.
Not much going on in Portugal.
But those holidays, as Hayes and Clyde did last year, you do run those things by train. You put together a train holiday. Anyway, so next year we might well be visiting Switzerland just because our holiday cottage next year is close to the Swiss border. And I've booked that for 2 weeks.
Yes.
So we'll have lots of time to sit around by our own swimming pool.
So have we decided what we're doing in the first week of Christmas holiday yet?
I'm thinking about Amsterdam.
What was the other place you considered, Venice?
Venice. Well, it depends on whether you want to get on a plane or not.
No.
J52 takes out limited by where we can get to on a train.
Ferry to Amsterdam would be fun.
You don't need to. It's a lot more time consuming because we have to get to a ferry.
And Amsterdam's like Felixstowe, wasn't it?
Something like that. When we can just simply go to St Pancras and get on the train.
SE307.
And
10179.
I mean, theoretically, your mother's booked no time off over Christmas. So if we timed it correctly, you and me could go to Amsterdam, and then Mummy and Cosmo could join us.
We were talking about Christmas leave in our team meeting on Friday, and I said I'd just like to remind you that I had no Christmas leave last week.
Well, it seems you're taking off a lot of time over Easter. Like you're not that much.
36658.
Well, I know. I need to look at. That's what another
T183.
dates and my leave, and then I can kind of calculate what I can take.
In fact, we're in Ilford. This is where your cousin Chris lives.
Yeah, no,
somewhere
that's
around
why I
here.
was thinking. Michael.
Might be.
There?
Stop complaining. Stop complaining.
You know, there is scope for me to have like your 6th holiday of the year.
I can't believe he went to cruise while we went on board. The second time he's gone on board while we've gone on board. The second time.
Well, it's because I go on Fridays, so it's during term time, so they're off to the demonstration area.
Oh yeah.
Ilford Station.
No, Cosmo and I've been here as well. I mean,
Romantic.
there was a time when we got around quite a lot before we got excited. So
Yeah. Yes.
there was a period when we were quite far flung.
This is on the Elizabeth line as well.
I'm starting to remember why it's only once a month.
Well, we don't actually force you to do it way less.
Bruges
Yeah,
was
but
beautiful.
which is I hate it.
It takes really time. It's quite nice.
I hate being incredibly hot.
The only person to make that do it is you.
Yeah,
You
good.
could have always packed on water.
There's no excuse for being booked. You could, like, if you asked us.
Yeah, you could have said bring a warmer. I haven't got any pockets. I don't bring a bag.
I wasn't thirsty 3 hours ago.
Oh, but I should have thought, in 3 hours Julian might be thirsty because he's stupid enough not to have had a drink at breakfast.
If I had a drink at breakfast, I was
36635.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop the fact that I get thirsty if I don't drink.
Yeah, but if I'd been dragged out on a boring
12 hours.
journey like this, I would have put my headphones in and listened to some music. Watch, but you don't listen to music.
Leaving yourself open to be talked to by your loving parents.
He's a bit hesitant, this driver. He's not assertive enough.
I think you should be faster. I think you'd been like, and Andy would have made you do that thing that you give people thumbs up.
Did you hear him? Paul Hobbs' plan
Yes.
be reduced to 18
He's
months.
going to be back in May or something. I thought 4 years was quite heavy. I did
Yeah.
think. I think I might have said at the time that would be reduced on appeal.
12399.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see what club he goes to, where he'll be able to play, who will be willing to sign him. He must be 30. at
Ganshill
least.
Station, Cranbrook Road.
I thought it was like 33.
Is he that old? That looks like where this goes.
Oh yeah, there.
Oh yeah.
101.11.
31, I thought it was.
Oh look, I think we're getting off there because we're going 2 stops before the end.
I thought it was fine.
But better.
Yes.
I thought it was well than 31.
No, I thought about 30. It was about, sounds about right.
36577.
It's about 4 miles away.
Cool. So in my link save,
HA17.
with 4 or 5 season tickets, I have been stopped jump.
101.45.
Man City, now with 41-year-old Luka Modric still playing, and Andy Robertson, and Fred from Man United. They have an astonishingly weird squad.
I think we're running about 15
No,
stops.
less than that. No, less
Well,
than
no,
that.
there's lots.
It's less than.
Look, it says on Super2, it says it's going to take 40 minutes.
It said it would take.
40 minutes.
It said we got on at 33 minutes past. We set up at 33 minutes past, and it said it'd take 65 minutes. So we should get there at 12:38.
Three six six
That
39.
thing where you underestimate. They can get to the pub first and it's an exit round.
True, true. To be fair, they don't actually stop. They don't stop very regularly. Well, no, they stop regularly, but quite
T191.
distance. They are not frequent stoppers. About the 5 stops.
You know what I meant by how long will we on this bus?
Probably about 20 to 30 minutes.
Mind you, it was already 20. I didn't realise it was so late. You are limiting yourself, your ability to cope with boring situations by your refusal to listen to music or read books, or indeed listen to books.
If I had headphones, I would
Or indeed watch TV shows.
DW472.
You could have downloaded some shows onto your iPad and watched them.
I would just download some YouTube. You can't actually download YouTube into YouTube Premium to download.
No, I know.
Which I think is incredibly wrong.
Go round, don't go round. This is not your stop, go round. Go, oh my god.
Oh no. Why didn't you do that to start off with?
Not going out to the 1, 2, 3.
H356. Three six six 08.
You never did go to the shrimp shack.
It's straight away.
The first time we're actually going to see Lee Carson's full strength side, full strength side, to the 2026 World Cup. So we'll leave the other way back.
But you don't know what these kids coming through. No, you'd have thought that Cole Palmer would be first on the team sheet. I mean, he was a brilliant.
dash comes out.
Yeah. So I think Cole Palmer replaced one of those two.
Morgan replaced the other.
Sorry?
Morgan replaced the other.
Yeah.
I'd say Palmer's more of an attacking midfielder, so he probably would better bring it.
Oh, I didn't see Wolfham's though. Oh, right, that's it.
HA40.
Oh, what? A Leeds away shirt? We'll have to go on the back. I still haven't decided if every time we go to buy a Leeds shirt to the Leeds shop, if I should get the CDM cap. Currently it's an easy choice given our CDM is the captain.
No, I don't. I don't abbreviate things. I don't
10303.
Why?
I just don't do it. It's because Julie gets the language from his Xbox. Yeah, turn it, go down the left hand lane, don't let him out. Now go, you've got space. There's creams. Well, we could have had lunch in the Gantil Cafe and then popped in creams for it.
Cheesy donut. I'm not convinced about a cheesy donut.
Cheesy tikka.
Exactly. That feels all wrong.
I'm not sure this would be my first choice.
I think my first choice would have been nothing whatsoever.
Well, if we hadn't been meeting your Auntie Alison for lunch, we'd have let you stay at home. But the point is also to have lunch and to meet
I
Auntie
would have
Alison.
been fine with the meeting Auntie Al for lunch, just not having to go on 3 hours worth of
Yeah, but
buses
would you have walked
before.
by yourself to the train station and got on the train and gone from the station to where we're meeting?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
could have done that.
Right, okay, well next time you can do that.
I can't think that there's a huge amount of nutritional value in those.
No,
I prefer beef. That way.
You know what, Paul? I disagree with you.
Oh, no, disagree.
You know what, Paul? I disagree with you.
You disagree with me.
Beef, dead cow, toast, dead human. What's the difference?
Yeah, but that's not funny.
Woodford Road. Woodford. Roving Lane South.
But there's not much corporeal entity in a ghost.
So,
So you're not actually eating
it's like
the essence of human.
it's like a seasoning.
but they could make.
I bet they're good bagels.
It's like a seasoning.
We'll try it then. Next time we get the super bowl, we'll get off here and have ghost burger.
Like you don't call cheeseburger a beef cheeseburger. If you have a cheeseburger, you don't get rid of the meat. You have cheese on it only.
whenever we do 2026, I'd like our holiday to have a higher component of train and a lower component of car.
I'd like it to have a higher component of not doing anything, and
Fully agree.
Well, no, next year is our
the
holiday.
lower component of driving a lot.
Well, no, the whole point is we do these next year. Then we've got 2 holidays where we don't do anything.
DW422.
One will be sit on the ship for a week, and the other will be sit by a pool trip.
That is true.
So the year after that, we come more active.
I just want to sit in my bed for a day. Can't I have
Oh, you could have done that. No, now.
When was the last time I got the opportunity to sit in my bed for a whole day?
Are you kidding me?
Tell me when the last time was. Tell me.
Last weekend?
No. When we at Grandad's.
Yeah, we only went to Grandad's on the Sunday. Yeah, the whole of the Saturday.
Yeah, what do you want Saturday?
Oh, it's a park.
Well, that's your choice.
We didn't make you go to the park.
That's besides the point.
We're on a dual carriageway, you could go a little bit faster.
Who's Daddy talking to?
I'm talking to Mummy.
B.
So we swung out quite a long way east.
Yes. Well, you're right, that we went as far as Redbridge, then a long way east.
Redbridge being home of the best football club in London.
Being the what?
Redbridge being home of the best football club in London.
Like,
Back in Redbridge.
It's also where West Ham women play their matches.
West Ham women play their matches
why
back
aren't
in
West Ham,
Redbridge.
why aren't West Ham women playing their matches at the London Stadium?
Because they're prevented by the agreement, by the lease agreement.
Why?
That's pretty close.
Why are they prevented by the lease agreement?
Well, they're not prevented, they've got to pay like £100,000 rent, which is ridiculous. I mean, they really should renegotiate that part of the agreement, because it's holding West Ham women back hugely.
Well, it's not fair given that, you know, Arsenal women and Tottenham women presumably are playing at their spanking
Well,
new
no,
stadiums.
not all of them. Both Arsenal women and Tottenham women play their big matches at their big stadiums, but their bread and butter matches they play elsewhere. Arsenal play somewhere in Enfield. I'm not sure where Tottenham play.
I don't think Leeds women play at Ellen Road. To be fair, they're in the 4th tier.
Go. The light's green. The light's green. Thank you.
They're in the same tier as #United. In other words, it's where the team is the
It's
very
the Tony Carver we've been to.
Yeah. Yes, because this is on 1, 2, 3, 1 straight.
And also,
D3363.
This is the one at Snaresbrook, though. This is a different one.
Have you been to that one?
We have been to this one, yes, because it's on 1, 2, 3, 1 straight.
but also Leeds United women were completely disconnected from Leeds United for about 4 years.
Will they?
Our old owner just stopped funding them for a bit, and so they left. Don't know why. Not only do they not play at Ellen Road, they play on the complete other side of Leeds,
What is this, like, Roundhay?
Garforth.
They're playing Garforth. That's where I was born.
Tottenham women play their home games at Leighton Orient's ground.
Where do Leighton Orient's women play?
I'm not sure they've got a Leighton Orient women's team. It's a bit odd. I don't know why West Ham will have to trek all the way up to Dagenham and then Tottenham go east to Leighton Orient. I thought you could each leave a bit earlier than 10:30. You said I don't think it'll take that long.
No, you're right.
To be
I
fair,
allowed 45 minutes, so I was over generous by about 15.
to be fair to Radrazani, he didn't do many things right in his time as owner of Leeds, but he did bring the women back into ownership of Leeds United. In June
Is
20...
this our roundabout? Is this our roundabout?
Can I speak?
If you must.
In June 2017, new Leeds owner Andrea Radrazani brought back Leeds Ladies into Leeds United ownership to become Leeds United Ladies again, after the club had previously become its own entity after previous owner Massimo Cellino decided to stop Leeds United funding in 2014.
That's outrageous. I mean, compared to everything else, I doubt they required a huge amount of money.
I mean, their capacity is 3,000. The seated capacity is 270. The stadium that Leeds United women play at is, I'm not sure if it's owned or rented, but I think it's owned by Garfield Town Association Football Club,
Got the town, yeah.
which play in the 7th tier of English football.
You mocked where I was born.
I
10196.
will not play the ball, thank you very much. Northern person.
You're the one who supports
You can
Leeds.
even call them.
How can you support Leeds and say things like that? I'm
can
gonna
you-
out you
how
to
can
your.
you-
I'm gonna
How
out
can
you to
you
your
be
Leeds
born in
people.
Leeds and support Nottingham Forest? Disgusting. Disgraceful.
Because Leeds were a nasty bunch when I was. Everyone's with Man U when I was.
And Forest weren't.
No, Forest have never been a nasty football.
Oh, I've asked you this question. I'm going to ask it again. With your basic knowledge of modern tactics,
Yes.
how would you win the European Cup in 1970?
Well, in those days, it was more about strength. They just big players. Size was much more important in 1970. Celtic lost the 1970 European Cup final to final.
Just
pull out. I'm sure we've driven over this.
Yeah, no, we have done this roundabout. Crystal Palace have goal disallowed against Liverpool inside first minute.
Interesting. What was it disallowed for? What was it disallowed
So
for?
I'm just looking. Offside. Ketia made his run too soon.
Oh, here's a trivia question. Which was the last Champions League / European Cup final not to have a team in the top 5 leagues?
Oh, dear God.
But Messi in there.
Tell your sister we'll see her when we see her.
I thought you said you were always on time.
But I suggested leaving earlier.
No,
477.
Daddy did suggest leaving early, to be fair.
I suggested leaving at 10 o'clock. Well, Porto, presumably, in 2004.
Oh. What was the last European Cup / Champions League final to not have a team in the top 5 leagues? Even on a losing start. So a European Cup / Champions League final between a non-top 5 league team and a non-top 5
Oh, I see.
league team.
Tell her we'll text her when we come off the North Circular. So by top 5, do you mean England, Italy, Spain, Germany and France?
Yes.
I wouldn't say France was in the top 5, frankly. I'd have Portugal or the Netherlands in it. But what's caused this then? Can't always be like this.
No, that was fine.
on, tell me.
1988.
I was thinking around that time. Who was it?
PSV versus Benfica.
You had a few. Stoya Bucharest beat Barcelona on penalties the previous year. Well, because don't forget, one of those big five wasn't allowed to play in Europe because English clubs were banned.
0-0. PSV won on penalties.
Yeah, they had some terrible finals. Right? A lot of the finals in the 80s were really bad.
There.
That must have been, 2 years. Was it 1986 when Stoya Bucharest beat Barcelona 0-0 on penalties after a 0-0 draw?
Yes.
That's according to this name.
He's going out. He doesn't need to stop at that bus stop. That's not his bus
Yeah,
stop.
but he said it was Walthamstow. He still needs to be in the left-hand lane.
I expect he knows what he's doing.
Are you sure?
No.
DPL
Not only was
166.
the Stoya Bucharest game a bad game, it was a bad penalty shootout and ended 2-0. Stoya Bucharest beat Barcelona, then got hammered by AC Milan 4 finals later.
Yes.
And then that's it for Stoya Bucharest.
Well, that was when Van Basten, Rijkaard and Bullet were playing for AC Milan. They demolished them. They 4-0.
Yeah.
Right, we've only got 2 stops left.
Shall I?
This is the one that we used to do, Paul. We used to do this, didn't we?
Yes.
There.
I'm pleased he turned right there. Jesus, there's something going on along there. I don't know what's causing that traffic jam on a Saturday afternoon.
So only a mile away.
Shall I read out the AC Milan team that beat Bucharest in the final?
Well, I could probably name a few of them.
Giovanni Galli.
Yes, I do know the goalkeeper. I mean, Franco Baresi and Maldini, the famous back four that was
Mauro Tassotti.
Tassotti.
Maldini. Angelo Colombo.
I don't know him.
Alessandro Costa Curta.
Costa Curta was famous because in 1994 he was suspended for the final of the Champions League and then suspended for the final of the World Cup.
Ouch. Franco Baresi.
I was going to say, but Baresi must have been there somewhere.
Oh, next one we do that. Oh, lots of this out. Any matches, Paul? Any gatherings, anything?
Wait, it's a Saturday.
Then do you have anything else to add?
Oh, no, Tottenham's playing at home just about. Well, no, West Ham are playing at home, but we're sort of heading more towards Tottenham, aren't we?
Roberto Donadoni.
Donadoni, yeah.
Donna.
Frank Rijkaard, Van Basten and Billy.
Yeah.
And Carlo Ancelotti.
Carlo Ancelotti, yeah, of course, yeah. There was one of the Champions, I can't remember which Champions League final, again, it was one of the ones at AC Milan won. They won 4 in 6 years, but they won it 1-0 against a team that absolutely set out to take it to a penalty shootout after a 0-0 draw. They absolutely, from the first minute, and Frank Rijkaard broke the offside trap.
Wood
scored a
Street.
beautiful goal, and like the entire world breathed a sigh of relief. I don't know who was the team they were playing there when Rijkaard scored the goal.
Benfica.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Milan were the last club until Real Madrid in 2017 to successfully defend their title.
Ooh, yeah. Well, yeah, Real Madrid were the first team in the Champions League era to do it because that Milan team was during the European Cup era.
Yeah. And it was a very good team. The only change from that Steaua Bucharest, the only change from that Steaua Bucharest 4-0 victory and the 1-0 victory over Benfica, the only change was the colour. Wait. Hold on. There's a change in here. I'm trying to figure out where.
I'm starving now.
I know, I'm ready.
Roberto Donadoni was replaced by Alberto Armani.
I've heard of Donadoni and not the other guy. Donadoni must have been injured.
Right, next up.
EE5.
I don't think I need much of that. But you've already tied yours around your waist.
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I think I'll be needing a beer after that. I wouldn't be surprised if Julian wanted one too.
I've been so very thirsty this entire bus ride.
Well, tell your sister to get drinks in if she's already there.
What do you want?
We'll have a pint of Coke. What do you think you want?
You, I said.
Yeah, big pint of Stella or whatever. There's the town hall.
Yes, that's where they do all of the
Have we watched the, like, 5th of November thing at some point? Can someone talk?
Well, your mother can't talk while I'm sending text. Must know that.
I didn't think you were talking to me.
Wasn't this place the place where they did the live show?
Yeah, you came, look, where they've got the fountains. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't go, so you must have gone with your mother.
No, we went with Mama and Pops when we went to something else.
Oh yeah. I remember that then.
Oh, this is us.
Right, get off.
That one was quite fast.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.